Hey, Brad Style. Hey, Joe Mystic. Hey, Breezy. Merging, Tiv. How's it going, everyone? Hey, Alpha 11. So make sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already in order to be added. I will be doing the first 25 people. This will be a short live stream here. Messages only. So if you read the title and the description, it's messages only. It could be from your person, from your spirit guides. It could be regular messages or sexual, whichever is your choice and whoever you want to hear from. Keep it to one question only, so you can't really get all three of the options. Bryce Dow, are you going to come back, love? Because I know a few times I added you to the list and you never showed. So yeah, it was Bratsdale, Joe Mystics, Breezy, Mergin, Tiv, Alpha 11. Make sure to like and subscribe to be added. Mango, Summer, K8 Evelyn, Caramel Apple, O'Reilly, Taylor Wilmore, Golden, Cat 20. How's it going, love? Long time no see. I'm Ren. Thank you for the like and the subscription, huh? Virgo Sun. Hey, Mini Me. Long time no see. Zuri. You're not late, hon. I still have a lot of spots to fill up here. Yeah, I have like 7 more spots to fill up. Hey, Pumpkin Pie. Make sure you guys are liking the video and subscribing in order to be added. Hey, Be Wise. Five more spots here. So let me go ahead and type out the list as we're waiting. So I do have more people on the list than I have likes here. So if I can get the likes up. So again, we have Brad Style, Joe Mystics, Breezy, Mergin, Tiv 7. I think it's 777, but I'm just put 7. Alpha 11, Mango. I'm gonna type as fast as I can, guys. Summer. Anybody new that's coming in? I only have 5 more spots here. The list isn't gonna look pretty because I'm trying to go fast. Oh yeah, so Caramel, Apple, Summer, Mango, O'Reilly, Taylor Wilmore, Golden, Cat 20, Imran, Virgo Sun, Mini Me, Zuri, EVB, Pumpkin Pie, and Be Wise so far. That's what I have so far. Hey, Prickly Pear, just make sure you like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll add you to the list. I do have a few more spots left. Now, I am running out of room here, so others of you might be on a part 2 of the list. Hey, Myra. So you're not late for the list. I just have to make a part 2 because there's not much room left. So list 2 so far is of Prickly Pear and Myra, and then I have 3 more spots left. So until then, I can get Brad's Style to post their question. Messages only again. So let's get the likes up, guys. I still do have more people on the list than likes. Hey, Coco Babe. So I'm going to add you in one of the spots. Okay, sexual messages from Romeo. Okay, 1 second, love. Hey, Luna Moon. So I'll add you to the second list, Luna Moon. And the list is pretty much closed after that, after Luna Moon. So I'll add Xena. Sorry, list actually closed after Xena. But you'll have to be on list 2 because there's a very big list and they're not giving me Romero, sorry. They're not giving me much room here, so you'll have to be on list 2. Thank you, Coco Babe. All right, so we can get started. Sorry, guys, for the long wait. Let's get the likes up. Get the likes up, guys, please. I really appreciate it in exchange. All right, so Brass Doll. Sexual messages here from Romero to Brass Doll, please, Spirit. Most likely, please don't come tracking me here. For Brass Doll, most likely, please don't come tracking me here. For Brass Doll, here, please. Most likely, please don't come tracking me here. For Brass Doll, here, please. Sexual messages from Romero to Brass Doll. Sexual messages from Romero. I'm already hearing something before I even get the cards out here. Sexual messages for Brass Doll from Romero. On the second list, we have Prickly Pear, Myra, Coco Babe, Luna Moon, and Xena. Only 5 more people that's not the first list that I posted. So after Coco Babe should have just been Luna Moon and Xena. Thank you, Merging. All right, again, I'm sorry, Brett Style. I'm just trying to get things in order. I love everything about you. You really just don't get how interested I am in you. I wish you would be more confident. I love the size of your lips. I love the size of your waistline. I love how you're not afraid to show that you're mine. I don't care if you're dressed up or not. You still turn me on. But I would still prefer to see you in heels. I will still want to see you wet and dripping. That shower sex is my favorite. Especially when I get to choke you. I love being a show off. I want others to see our love. It turns me on to just watch someone else please you. Like a woman eating you while I just watch behind the scenes. It's just like the icing on a cake. After you give me a blowjob, after you give me a hand job. But tease me first. Every time I want it rough with you. Every time I want you to dance for me. Every time I want to see you in that red lipstick. But of course I love you with no makeup on. I know I promised to be gentle, but whenever I see you, I just want to rip your clothes off. Because sometimes you be playing, and I have to show you who boss. So yeah, I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you much love for stopping by. Thank you for choosing me as your reader at this time. So if Joe Mystics can go ahead with their question. You're welcome. Ah. So yeah, it's only messages only, Joe Mystics. This is a live, light, fun stream here. If you want to hear messages from your person, whether it's regular or sexual, not both, or if you just want to hear messages from your spirit guide. So it's really not regular kind of questions. I'm just keeping this stream, light and fun. Messages from D. Most likely, Holy Spirit's gonna come tracking me here for Joe Mystics. Yes, that's me, D. Sorry, hon. I'll see you on the next live stream. Most likely, Holy Spirit's gonna come tracking me here for Joe Mystics here, please. What messages does D have for them currently? Overall, most likely, Holy Spirit's gonna come tracking me here. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? What messages does D have here for Joe Mystics? We have I stalk you on social media as the first message out here. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? I got a tarot reading on you, so they're watching tarot on you just as much as you're watching it on them. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? Thank you, Mergin. I regret listening to family and friends about you. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? What other messages does D have for Joe Mystics? I don't see a future with you. So this could be currently, or this could have been how they felt previously. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? They'll have to see something if they're getting tarot readings. So I feel like that could have been from the past. I love those sexy eyes. They make me melt. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? You forgot to add yourself, girl. What messages does Z have for Joe Mystics here? What other messages? I appreciate the connection for what it is and the lessons. Right, that's why I say I believe that was past energy because they're getting tarot reading. So apparently that was past energy. So that's why I said that. So what messages does D have for Joe Mystics? Yeah, I always try to make sense of the messages rather than just reading them out. What messages does D have here for Joe Mystics? Whoop, shit. So they're ready to talk, I feel, or so. Because look how these cards is flying out. They could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I'm not sure. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? They could have a third party here. I'm getting third party energy. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? We look good together. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? Is there any other messages D has for Mystics here, please, Spirit? They could feel controlled, trapped, pressured, or stressed in this connection here. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? What messages does D have for Joe Mystics here? They could have a problem with, or just see that it could be a problem that with you guys having different belief systems. We have different belief systems that get in the way. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? That's not me. That's just Big Mom. It could very well be a mixed energy. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? Why do you love and like me? So they want to know why. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? I want to give you clarity. So they could want to give you clarity about something here. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics here? I feel like you're the right person, but it is or was the wrong time. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? I'm coming in with a surprise date. I blame you for how the connection is going or went. So maybe they could have blamed you now for how it's going or blamed you in the past. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? Really, Merging? What's going on, huh? I want you to make posts about me on social media. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? So they could have blamed you for something in a connection before, or they could have been blaming you for how the connection was going. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? He lied about it, baby mom. Sometimes they don't see their issue and they kind of blame you for the connection, but they have to do some reflection. But yeah, this is what I'm getting for their messages here towards you. So they could be in denial, maybe now or in the past. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? I'm afraid of being lonely. So it's also like they're a little bit codependent on you. What messages does D have for Joe Mystics? Tell me you're sorry, waiting for an apology. So yeah, I feel like that could probably be in the now energy. That they could feel you're at blame somehow because we had waiting on an apology or so. So yeah, I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you much, Hannah, for stopping by. Thank you for choosing me as your reader at this time. So if I can get the next person to go ahead and post. You're welcome, hon. So Breezy. Most likely this is on contract here for Breezy here. Most likely this is on contract here for Breezy here, please. Messages from their spirit guides, answers, and angels about Tanya. Can they trust Tanya? What messages does their spirit guides, answers, and angels have for them about Tanya? What should Breezy's energy be towards Tanya? What should Breezy's energy be towards Tania? Yep, you cannot trust them, and to release this person here. Maybe you feel as though you need this person. You might feel as though they can help you in some kind of way. Oh yeah, yep. You said Tania is helping me with We have you are good enough, full moon and Virgo. What do you need to release? Mini moon. I feel like you will be better off going somewhere else or getting some help from somewhere else. Definitely not through this person here. Yeah. I feel like this will get you in more of a hellhole than maybe you already are. But I still feel like you'll be able to get this loan or so, or be able to get out of a sticky situation you're in, but just not through this person. She already has your information. Wow. They might not do nothing with it. Well, then again, I don't know. Let's see. Any message? Will Tania do anything with Breezy's information? Will Tania do anything sneaky, deceptive with Breezy's information here? Once I know this was some contract, will Tania do anything sneaky, deceptive with Breezy's information? Will Tania do anything sneaky, deceptive with Breezy's information here? Okay, they might not do anything with it. So it could just be the place or so that they could have worked at or you've been going to or something that could have been not really, well, not legit, but just like you would probably have to pay more back for it, like way more. No, like in the beginning, what do you need to release this person here? I can ask one more time for clarification, but I doubt the answer change. Should Breezy proceed in getting a loan from Tania? Should Breezy proceed in getting a loan from Tania? Should Breezy proceed getting a loan from Tania? Yeah, I feel like you're not going to do anything with their information here, but I feel as though you'll be in a hellhole. You might try to retrieve yourself, but I feel like this person is like, they can't really do anything because you pretty much signed off a contract or so. But it's ultimately up to you, free will. You can still proceed to see what maybe happens, but for me, what I'm getting is to really not to proceed and go. So yeah, I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you much, Sean, for stopping by and choosing me as your reader. At this time, if I can get Merging to go ahead and post their question. Current messages from Zadie the Virgo. Most likely this is going to come tracking me here for Merging. Ooh, no, not deleted the list. Is it because you copied your own question and then they didn't let you retrieve the list? Because that kind of happens. It's okay, huh? I still have some of the list. I just have to add the last few people. to my list here. So just give me 1 second, guys. Oh, I'm running out of room again here. Okay. I'm taking your name off the list, Merging, since I already know I'm doing you, just to kind of save some room here. Okay, there we go. All right, so Merging. Current messages from Zabi the Virgo to Merging. Looks like all this is in the caption. I'm getting current messages from Zabi the Virgo to Merging. Current messages from Zabi the Virgo to Merging. Current messages from Zabi the Virgo to Merging. Here, please, Spirit. Current messages from Zabi. Looks like all this is on caption. I'm getting current messages from Zabi the Virgo to Merging. So they could not believe in marriage. We have I don't believe in marriage. Current messages from Zabi the Virgo to Merging. I want to spoil you, buy gifts, and go on dates. Current messages from Zabi the Virgo to Merging. Tell me you love me. Current messages from Zabi the Virgo to Merging. I don't reach out to you because I have a lot of responsibilities and duties. Current messages from Zabi the Virgo to Merging here, please, Spirit. I appreciate the connection for what it is and the lessons. Current messages from Zabi the Virgo to Merging. Oops. I'm gonna buy you flowers soon. That fell on my lap, so they might actually do that. Current messages from Zabi the Virgo to Merging. I love the way you taste. So that was in a more sexual kind of way. Current messages from Zabi to Virgo. I said Zabi to Virgo. Current messages from Zabi to Virgo to Merging. Here, please, Spirit. I want you to make posts about me on social media. Current messages from Zabi to Virgo to Merging. You're so beautiful. I love your natural. Current messages from Zabi to Virgo to Merging. I'm going to offer you commitment soon. Will you marry me? So maybe they didn't believe in it at first. You could have sparked that in them. Because remember the first card we got, I don't believe in marriage. But maybe you could have sparked that energy in them. Current messages from Zabi, the Virgo to Merging. Current messages from Zabi, the Virgo to Merging here, please. They're a little hard to come out. Current messages from Zabi, the Virgo to Merging. They could have a third party, another lover here. Current messages from Zabi, the Virgo to Merging. What's current messages from Xavier to Virgo to merging here, please, Spirit? Do they have anything else to say? Current messages from Xavier to Virgo. Okay, thank you, Evelyn. So I'll have to remember that because I'll be forgetful to do that. I regret listening to family and friends about you. Current messages from Xavier to Virgo to merging. I want you to change. So they can want something, maybe some habits or so. Current messages from Xavier to Virgo to merging. And Tarot TV. Fix it. Lord Jesus, fix it. You changed my life for the better. You're my motivation. 555 synchronicity. Current messages from Xavier Virgo to merging. Thank you, merging. I'm afraid that if you knew the real me, you wouldn't like me. False mask. Current messages from Xavier Virgo to merging. I have a crazy ex. You want to read it, but not desperate. Well, ain't nothing wrong with being here in the first 20 minutes. That's basically claiming your spot. Especially if you got other things to do. I have respect for you. I value you. Third-party work. I wish we could spend more time. What is Xavier's current messages for Taurus merging? I want to give you closure. It could also mean clarity. Since we already have them wanting to offer the commitment soon here. So yeah, merging this person energy a little stuck here. As you can see, it took long for most of the messages to come out. So I feel like their throat chakra could probably be suppressed heavily. But yeah, I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you much, Sean, for stopping by. Thank you much for the help as always. So yes, if T is here, please post. You're welcome, hon. So yeah, it's only messages if anything of those lines comes out. Matter of fact, what I'll do is messages from your spirit guides, and we'll see that way. Because all these messages is going to tell you a lot that you probably haven't experienced with this person here. The messages are like mainly solely for people who had a little experience with their person. So most high positive spirit guides and swing confirmation clarity here for Tiv. Most high positive spirit guides and swings only confirmation clarity accurate here for Tiv. Most high positive spirit guides only confirmation here for Tiv here. What does their spirit guides, ancestors, and angels have to say about Valerie's and Tiv connection? Does Valerie have a romantic interest in Tiv? What is Valerie's energy towards Tiv? Does Valerie have a romantic interest towards Tiv here? What can Tiv spirit guides, ancestors, and angels tell them about Valerie's energy towards them? So yes, they do here from what I'm seeing here. I get a really relaxed vibe from Valerie. It could be a water sign, maybe Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. I feel like this person will bring you a lot of peace. Maybe you feel really comfortable around this person. Maybe things are very like natural flowing. She's Taurus. Oh, you're Cancer and they're Taurus. Okay, yeah. Um, but yeah, I get this is a serious person who's not really gonna play games here. I feel like you guys will reconnect if you're not in a communication. Look what the card I just pulled as I cut the deck. A new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So I do want to read this card here for you really quickly. That gave you all the answers you need, that this person is definitely interested. But I do want to read it a little bit for any additional messages that could be found. It's crazy how I just pulled that. Uh, Give and take could well be the answer to whatever dilemma you're asking about. Compromise may be called for. It's time to start negotiating or renegotiating. When a new moon in Libra comes up, there's a restart for you and someone else. A new relationship could be beginning. And if that's the case, the chances are this will be a healthy and well-balanced connection. And anything you do after pulling this card, doing it in pairs is advised, such as teaming up with someone in business or in your personal life. Libra is a sign of relating, and this card suggests that whoever is at the heart of your question you're addressing is someone who will be open to talking things through. Avoid being selfish, it won't get you anywhere at this time. Additional meanings to this card is reach out to someone and let them know you care. Feel more, think less. Marriage or engagement is on the cards. A legal matter will go your way. Pay attention to your appearance, but don't be all about appearances. Libra is a sign of love and harmony. Negotiation and relationships is harmonious, kind, and luxurious, and always aiming for balance. So when we have the new moon in Libra, or at any time you draw this card, there's a restart possible for anything and everything connected to partnerships. Remember that Libra is depicted by a set of scales. The energy wants to bring things back to balance. So, definitely. I'm loving the energy and vibes that I was picking up off of this connection. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you so much, love, stopping by. If I can get Alpha 11, oh, you're here, Ron. But yeah, go ahead and post your question. Alpha 11 here. Do you want messages from your spirit guides, ancestors, and angels? Messages from a person, or do you want a sexual reading from a specific person? Let me know. So yeah, guys, again, reminder, messages only. I'm trying to my best to keep this, light and fun. If you can kind of work your way around to getting a message, then work your magic. But yeah, for the most part, I'm just trying to keep it light and fun. Who is the female that coming towards me to express their love? So yeah, you got to figure out how you're gonna make that into a message question, Alpha 11. I'm doing messages only. How about this? I'll ask the spirit guides, ancestors, and angels if it's anything they want to say to you about someone coming your way. Most likely, Holy Spirit is only come tracking here for towards Alpha 11. Most likely, Holy Spirit guides us only come tracking for towards Alpha 11. Who is the female that's coming towards Alpha 11 to express their love? Who is the female coming towards Alpha 11 to express their love from their spirit guides, ancestors, and angels? They would like to know who is this female coming towards them to express their love. I heard Gemini, so there might be a Gemini here. They might have a water sign rising, and they might have an Aquarius moon. So they might be double air. I do get that they may have their own business or so. They might be at a distance, or maybe they travel a lot. They are very opposite of you. So like, say for example, you're introverted, they're more like outgoing. There's a lot of opposites, but I'm getting here opposites attract. For Alpha 11, messages from their spirit guides, ancestors, and angels about the woman that is coming towards them to express themselves. So yeah, I'm only doing one question free here. So since I'm already kind of asking your spirit guides and ancestor who this could be, I'm not really gonna do the messages here, just to keep it fair and make sure that my energy is not drained. Um, I do feel like this person will be coming towards you rather soon than later. Most likely, those spirits of the time tracking here for towards Alpha 11. Who is this woman that's coming towards Alpha 11 to express themselves in love? Yeah, they're very spiritual here. I'm getting yoga vibes. They could be into yoga, crystals here, meditation a lot. I feel as though they're very athletic, very flexible. I do feel like this woman already has children. They might not seem like they're all that interested in you at first, because again, I get this is a very busy woman. As I said, very busy woman. We got prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So you might get it mixed up with them like not being interested, but again, I feel like they might just have their own business or headed that way. So it's a lot of busyness. Not sure. I'm trying to pick up as much as I can for the little time that I am doing this for. That if none of this resonates, it might just be someone new. So you gotta take what resonates. I do feel like they could be of a lighter skin tone and their hair could be very curly. I feel like they do have piercings as well. I am getting a kind of gothic or emo. What did you say? Like, they could wear a lot of like black, dark colors. They might even paint their nails black or so. I do feel like they might be a little bit more spiritually advanced than you. Um, this could be something that kind of like worries you or turns you on or just kind of whatever it is for you. I'm not sure how you feel about it, but they might be teaching you a lot. So that's a little bit that I'm picking up here. If you do want an in-depth reading or so, you could donate for maybe a personal or wait till I do a next donation stream. But again, I'm keeping this very light and fun with quick readings. I do have a lot of people on the list, so I don't want to be here all night. I would love to tap more into it for you, but I can't. So yeah, I hope they gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you so much, Sean, for stopping by and choosing me as your reader at this time. All right, so Mango, messages from D. Most likely those who's on contracting here for towards Mango. Most likely those who's on contracting here for towards Mango. Messages from D to Mango. Messages from D to Mango. You're welcome. Messages from D to Mango. Messages from D to Mango. There's never a dull moment with you. Messages from D to Mango here, please. I want you to make posts about me on social media. Everybody trying to be showed off. Messages from D to Mango here, please. Messages from D to Mango here, please. I'm romantic, but I do not like societal belief systems. So I'm kind of getting like they don't believe in marriage, but they're very romantic. Messages from D to Mango. So it might just be them not really wanting to pay a lot of money for things or having to prove their love by paperwork. Messages from D to Mango. I want to take couple or family pictures. Messages. Stop trying to change me. Messages from D to Mango. You might be giving them a little bit of an uncomfortable vibe. You guys could be a lot different. You changed my life for the better. You're my motivation. Messages from D to Mango. One second, this is one time shining here. Messages from D to Mango. Can I get one message at a time, please, Spirit? Messages from D to Mango. There we go. I get bored easily. Messages from D to Mango. Okay, what is that message that fell all the way on the floor? It must be really important to say. I miss waking up to you. So if you guys haven't really woke up together, maybe there's something they want to do. Messages from D to Mango. Messages from D to Mango. It's only talking about signs, so maybe they're a water sign, maybe Cancer or something. Messages from D to Mango. Maybe it'll work out next lifetime. So maybe for some reason they're not sure if it's going to work out. Messages from D to Mango. I will give you my last. Messages from D to Mango. Thank you, Merging. Messages from D to Mango. Could you be my ride or die? I don't know about all that. Messages from D to Mango. I look at our messages quite often. Messages from D to Mango. Messages from D to Mango here. Okay. Person is all over the place. Let's keep it low key. You feel like home. You give me peace. Messages from D to Mango. I'm going to sing to you. So maybe they want to sing to you. Sing you a lullaby. Messages from D to Mango. I feel like they probably want to take a shower with you while y'all singing or some stuff like that. Messages from D to Mango. I know our children will be beautiful. Messages from D to Mango. If you already have children with this person, then they're happy. So I keep shuffling and nothing's coming out. So I feel like that's the end of the messages here. So I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you much, Sean, for stopping by and choosing me as your reader at this time. Most High Holy Spirit is on contracting here for caramel apple. Most High Holy Spirit is on contracting here for caramel apple. Most High Holy Spirit is on contracting here for caramel apple here, please. Most High Holy Spirit is on contracting here for caramel apple here, please. Most High Holy Spirit is on contracting here for caramel apple here, please. Messages from their spirit guides, ancestors, and angels about their relationship with this Virgo. Messages from caramel apple spirit guides, ancestors, and angels about the relationship with this Virgo here that they are referring to. You might want to get out of some fear with this person if that is you that is holding on to fear. You might want to initiate some conversation to get things going or back on track here. I do feel like they're happy about this connection. There could be a lot of likeness or love here. Just depends on how long you've known this person. I feel like you deserve to receive love from this person, even if they don't last a while, which I feel like they will, though. Here's what I'm getting. Maybe you're holding your emotions back. Maybe you're afraid to express your emotions because you don't know how they'll react. It is kind of saying to come from a point or an energy of unconditional love here. Might even be forgiveness. So maybe let go of a grudge or so. Again, take what resonates, whichever energy you're in. It could be you or your person. But just being a little bit more sensitive about what your partner could possibly be going through. If things are a little rough here, I do see things coming back together. Most likely, this is on contract getting here for Taurus Karma Apple. What's your Karma's Apple's current overall energy be towards their Virgo? Hello, Josh. What's your Karma Apple's current overall energy be towards their Virgo they're referring to here, please, Spirit? What's your Karma's Apple's current overall energy be towards their Virgo they're referring to? You just show them that you are still interested here. You know, maybe y'all need to like have some makeup sex or something. I just feel like y'all should maybe have a hot, long-lasting, steaming night here. And again, don't hold back anything that you are feeling. You got to talk with your person. Communication is key. Hey, baby, I'm a witch and I'm gay. But old and shush. Take that part away. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you might need to let go of some worry or something here in this relationship. Yeah, as I said that we got you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. So yeah, I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you much, hon, for stopping by and choosing me as your reader at this moment. I hope to see you back sometime. Okay, O'Reilly. Most high public experts on the contract and here for Taurus O'Reilly. Most high public experts on the contract and here for Taurus O'Reilly. Most high public experts on the contract and here for Taurus O'Reilly. I already felt Josh was a troll. That's why you gotta listen to your intuition and your energy. Sometimes you just can't give people the benefit of doubt. That's why I was like, I don't know why Emergent talking to Josh. Seems like a troll. Dang, now I gotta scroll all the way up just to find O'Reilly's message again. Dang, y'all don't have no type of life. Hell, I don't know how I'm gonna find your question now, O'Reilly. Dang, that sucks. Y'all can tell whatever y'all say actually is happening in y'all's life, but y'all try to put it on and project other people. That is very sad. Oh my gosh. Y'all lucky that I won't give it to you, because I will give it to you. But I'm going to keep it, cute and cool, because those are old energies that I used to be in. So, like, somebody made 50 pages. Like, how you have time to make 50 pages? All right, so anyways, most likely listeners going to contract me here. I'm just going to go ahead and remember the question. Most likely listeners going to contract me here for O'Reilly. What messages does their spirit guides, ancestors, and angels have for them about their connection with their Virgo? Most likely listeners going to contract me here for O'Reilly. What messages does their spirit guides, ancestors, and angels have for them about their connection with their Virgo? It got to be somebody that works with YouTube, because how is that even allowed? People are so weird. They can't be human. I don't believe it. So I feel like what I'm getting here is it's best to walk away, or just maybe have a friendship here. It kind of depends on what you want here, because I'm not really getting anything romantic wise. Coco Bay. Oh my gosh. He said magic sucks. That's because it don't work for you and you know how to do it. Duh. But yeah, it's best. I'm getting here. It's best to walk away or just be friends here. There's really nothing like much here. You guys could have completed some cycles here. Maybe it was a little inconsistent or on or off or so. I'm definitely seeing way better for you here. I don't think it was all bad, but I kind of don't feel like this person is your match, and they could still be looking out for someone else. So they could still think it's probably greener on the other side. I kind of feel like they're trying to find their match. And I feel like you just probably went with them because it was like, okay. So yeah, I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you much, for stopping by. Good to you on your journey. And I hope to see you next time. Hey, Lauren. How's it going, love? No time, no see. Yes, next time. So, Taylor Wilmore, are you here, love? Post your question. Messages only. Again, if you can make your question into a message form, then great. Terrell the Taurus, please. Most high puzzle spirit guys, and only confirmation, clarity, accurate reading here for Taylor Wilmore. You're welcome, love. Most high puzzle spirit guys, and only confirmation reading here for Taylor Wilmore. What are Terrell's messages for Taylor Wilmore? What are Terrell's messages here for Taylor Wilmore? What are Terrell's messages here for Taylor Wilmore? I have a crazy ex. What is Terrell's messages here for Taylor Wilmore? What messages does Terrell have for Taylor Wilmore here, please, Spirit? I want you to change. What messages does Terrell have here for Taylor Wilmore? I would die for you, ride or die. What messages does Terrell have for Taylor Wilmore? I appreciate the connection for what it is and the lessons. What messages does Terrell have for Taylor Wilmore? I stalk you on social media. What messages does Terrell have for Taylor Wilmore? I trust you. What messages does Terrell have for Taylor Wilmore? I'll be your ride or die. Would you be the same for me? I look at our old messages. What messages does Terrell have for Taylor Wilmore? Yeah, so they kind of like want you to be their partner in crime, per se. What messages does Terrell have for Taylor Wilmore? Hesitant to call or text you. What messages does Terrell have for Taylor Wilmore? I'm not that romantic. What messages does Terrell have for Taylor Wilmore? I have so much pride and ego. What messages does Terrell have for Taylor Wilmore? I'm getting a divorce, so maybe they're in a marriage, or there could be just a connection. Maybe they're ending it. What messages does Terrell have for Taylor Wilmore? What messages does Terrell have for Taylor Wilmore? They're giving me a stuck energy, just like. Oh, what messages does Terrell have for Taylor Wilmore? I value, respect you. What messages does Terrell have for Taylor? It kind of was in reverse, so I don't know if that's true. What messages does Terrell have for Taylor Wilmore? I want to hear your beautiful voice. What messages does Terrell have for Taylor Wilmore? I'm over this connection, moving on. Last straw, last leg, last nerve. What messages does Terrell have for Taylor Wilmore? I get really jealous over you. What messages does Terrell have for Taylor Wilmore? Coming in with a surprise date. What messages does Terrell have for Taylor Wilmore? I want you to be my housewife. Messages from Terrell to Taylor Wilmore. Hey, please, Spirit. I'm upset with you. I know our children will be beautiful. Messages from Terrell. I want to give you closure. Messages from Terrell to Taylor Wilmore. Let's keep it low key. You heal me, feel like home, give me peace. Messages from Terrell to Taylor Wilmore. Messages from Terrell to Taylor Wilmore here, please. Oops. I miss waking up to you. I will give you my last. I will contact you soon. Don't worry. So yeah, I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you much, Sean, for stopping by and choosing me as your reader at this time. So it looks like this person could be a little conflicted about moving on and staying. It looks like they are kind of like on their last leg or so. Maybe you guys haven't been in communication for a while, and they're probably expecting you to reach out. They might reach out to you to see what's up. Can I get love messages from my twin flame? Thank you. Okay. You're welcome, huh? All right, so let me get a good shuffle on so you don't get some of the same kind of messages. Most High Father, Spirit, one contract in here for towards golden. Most High Father, Spirit, guys, one contract in here for towards golden. Most High Father, Spirit, one contract in here for towards golden. Bronze here. What messages does the twin flame, the person they're referring to, has for them? For golden bronze here, please, Spirit. What messages does the twin flame, the person they're referring to here, have for them? What messages does golden bronze, twin flame, the person they're referring to, have for them? What messages does golden bronze, twin flame, the person they're referring to, have for them? I'm not mad at you. I know about this connection, soulmate, twin flame. What messages does golden bronze, twin flame, the person they're referring to, have for them? It's not me, it's you. So maybe they're feeling like you're not really doing much about this connection. It's kind of the energy I'm getting. Most likely, I'm contracting here for towards golden bronze. What messages does their twin flame have for them, the person they're referring to? Oops. I'm in love with your scent. You smell so good. I don't see a future here with you. So I don't feel like they don't necessarily see a future. I feel like it's going back to it's not me, it's you. They want you to kind of put some effort or do something about this connection. It's like you know about this connection, they know about this connection, but nothing's really going on. So they're not getting any signs or anything. Once I call this is on contract in here for golden bronze here, please. What messages does their twin flame have for them, the person they're referring to? Oops. For golden bronze, what messages does their twin flame have for them, the person they're referring to? I'm intimidated by your wrath, power, judgment, and rejection. Life is too short to be at odds with one another. Once I call this is on contract in here for golden bronze, what messages does their twin flame, the person they're referring to, have for them? Oops. I want to show you off to the world for golden bronze. What messages does their twin flame have for them, the person they're referring to? I'm crying over you. Most likely, this on contract in here for towards golden bronze. What messages does their twin flame have for them, the person they're referring to? I want to give you clarity. What messages is golden bronze, twin flame, the person they're referring to, want to tell them or have for them? Spirit. I love breaking up and making up with you. Ooh, that's a little toxic. Most likely, this is on contract in here for golden brown. What messages does their twin flame, the person they're referring to, have for them? I feel controlled, trapped, pressured, stress in this connection. I feel like it could be stress because, again, they're not really seeing things going on here. Stop playing petty games, drop the attitude, unblock me. Most likely, let's just on contract in here for golden balance here, please. What messages does their twin flame have for them, the person they're referring to? Is there any other messages here? Oops, I have a crazy ex. Dang, everybody got a crazy ex. Let's keep it low key. I feel like they want to take things slow here. Oops. Hesitant to call or text. You heal me, make me feel at peace. You feel like home. You crazy too. I get shy and nervous around you. So yeah, I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you. Much love for stopping by and choosing me as your reader at this time. Hope to see you back. Okay, so yes, Cat 20. Fire with fire. Crazy and crazier. So, angel and spirit guides, messages, what changes are coming into your life. Sorry, I was just shuffling here. So I posted a list. I know it hasn't been posted in a minute, I think. So most likely please only come tracking here for Cat 20 here, please. Most likely please only come tracking here for Cat 20. What messages does their spirit guides, ancestors, the angels have for them? What changes are coming into their life? Any changes, anything here for Cat 20? Messages from their spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. What changes are about to come into their life? It looks like you're healing a relationship here. Could be with a woman figure here. It could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I'm not sure who that could be. I feel like you're also moving here. You're working really, really hard here. So I feel like you're about to get some blessings here that you most definitely deserve. Most likely, always visit on contracting here for towards Cat 20. Messages from their spirit guides and angels. What changes are coming in for them? Ooh, 12. You might start working with children here, maybe specifically with special needs here or so. So you might do something a little different here. There could be a possible pregnancy if you don't walk away from a specific someone. Could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I her Gemini, maybe specifically. I also feel like you're hitting your body goal. I'm not sure if you want to lose or gain weight, but I'm seeing you hit your body goal here. I'm seeing you being more social and posting more on your social media. So maybe now you don't really get on there, or you don't really like to post pictures or so. Maybe you're a little bit not non-confident. I see you gaining more confidence here. And I see you embracing your singlehood here. You might just release that person that you could have possibly gotten pregnant by. So yeah, those are a little bit about the changes or things that could be happening that I'm kind of seeing here. Hope it gave you clarity. Hope you got something out of that. Thank you much love for stopping by and choosing me as your reader at this moment. I hope to see you sometime. All right, so yes. Who we have next? Imran. You're welcome, huh? Imran. A few more moments for Imran. If not, Virgo Sun, could you post your question, huh? Again, messages only. If you can kind of tweak it to messages, if it's not, messages from your person or sexual or spirit guides, kind of tweak it a little bit to make it in a message form here. Again, trying to keep it a little light and fun here. Not too much seriousness, in depth, or a long, drawn out live stream. Trying to go quick here. So yes, Imran or Virgo Sun. Imran or Virgo Sun. All right, if not those two, mini me. What's your question, huh? Messages from spirit guides and angels about Gary. Most likely, this is the contract getting here for towards mini me. Most likely, like spirit guides for towards mini me. Messages from their spirit guides, angels, and angels about Gary and their connection with mini me. Connection between mini me and Gary. Messages from mini me, spirit guides, angels, and angels about Gary here. Gary is sad over this no communication and no contact, just as probably as well as you. They may have a little bit of social anxiety or so. I do feel like they will take action towards you more so in the future than probably anytime soon here. I do feel like they have a lot of growing to do. They do think about you 24/7, and again, they're a little stressed and sad over the separation. I do get that this person is genuine here and actually does have feelings here for you. Most high colors on top for mini me here, please. Most high colors spirit guides, ancestors and angels only for mini me. Messages from their spirit guides, ancestors and angels about Gary. They might have made a few promises that they couldn't keep to you. But again, I feel like they're working on themselves and healing themselves. I do think they're taking a slower time of communicating to you, though they watch you quite oftenly. They do have some addictions and patterns to get over here. They're codependent on something. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's sexual addiction, alcoholism, or if it's just maybe some obsessive energy or so. They might have a spending addiction here, I'm getting. So I think that's the thing. Having to do better with their finances. Yeah, and we do have the Eight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and Five of Cups. I feel like as soon as they get their lives together, especially financially, that this person will be coming towards you. I feel like the next time around, if they kind of communicate, things will be looking a little better. You guys might have a few periods of where you're in and out, on and off with communication here. I feel like they do want you to give this person a chance here. You could want to move on from now or just hold space from your person and surrender and be a little patient. Ultimately, your choice here. I feel like the divine, the spirit guides and angels are trying to help this connection and bring it into balance here. I feel like they could have taught your person a lesson with finances here. So I feel like your person is really going through some hardships here. So that could be another reason why they're sad and not communicating. I do feel like you guys will make it in this connection. It's just all about divine timing. So I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you much, Sean, for stopping by. Good luck to you in your journey, and thank you for choosing me as your reader this time. Hope to see you back sometime. So Zuri, is Zuri here? Zuri, post your question, huh? You too. Thank you. Zuri, messages from RF the Libra. So let me shuffle this deck here really quick, and I'll get right to your question. Yeah, so it's Zuri and then EVB. Imarin is not here. Did I get to Virgo Sun or no? I don't think Virgo Sun was here either. And then I got Mini Me just now, and now we're on Zuri and then EVB. All right, so Zuri, messages from the Libra to Zuri here, please, Spirit. Messages from the Libra to Zuri. Messages from the Libra to Zuri. Messages from Libra to Zuri. I feel inferior to you. I value and respect you. I don't love myself. How can I love you? I want to give you closure. Messages from the Libra to Zuri. Messages from the Libra to Zuri here, please, Spirit. I really need your support at this time. I used to love you, falling out of love. Messages from the Libra to Zuri. We have I will give you my last in reverse, so maybe not. Messages from the Libra to Zuri. We do have "I love you unconditionally" following after, so maybe it didn't mean anything in reverse here. So sorry for the confusion, but that just kind of went with it. Messages from R. Libra to Zuri. Messages from R. Libra to Zuri. Maybe it'll work out in the next lifetime. Messages from R. Libra to Zuri. I look at our old messages. Messages from R. Libra to Zuri. I feel controlled, trapped, pressured, stressed in this connection. Messages from R. Libra to Zuri. I'm gonna buy you a gift soon. Messages from R. Libra to Zuri. I know you're the one, but I'm not ready. No time soon. Messages from R. Libra to Zuri. Messages from R. Libra. I said messages from R. Libra to Zuri. I'm over here mixing y'all names together. Messages from R. Libra to Zuri. Now, I do have a channel song for you, so I know I haven't really been doing that on this live stream, but I'm feeling drawn here for you. This song always normally comes up here. That'll also explain how they're feeling as well. Messages from R. Libra to Zuri. You're worth the wait. Messages from R. Libra to Zuri. Stop the petty games. Drop the attitude. Unblock me. Messages from R. Libra to Zuri. Messages from R. Libra to Zuri. Here, please, Spirit. Let's keep it low key. Messages from R. Libra to Zuri. I want you to take care of me. We look good together. Messages from R. Libra to Zuri. I don't get it as in a financial way. I feel like they want you to be a little nurturing to them. Life is too short to be at odds. I'm afraid to lose you. Don't want to lose you. So yeah, I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you much, hon, for stopping by. Good luck to your journey. And I hope to see you back sometime. Okay, thank you, hon. So yeah, who was next? EVB. Messages. Love messages from future spouse. Most likely, messages on contracting here for EVB. What love messages does their future spouse have for them? Most likely, messages on contracting here for EVB. What love messages does their future spouse have for them? Most likely, messages on contracting here for EVB. What love messages does their future spouse have for them? I love to watch you sleep, so they're gonna love to watch you sleep here. Messages for EVB from their future spouse. Messages for EVB from their future spouse here, please, Spirit. I like a challenge. I like to debate you. Intelligence of the mind turns me on. Sapiosexual. So I think that's that. What messages does EVB's future husband or spouse have for them? What messages does EBB's future spouse have for them? You said that sound crazy. It's all about the person. Because you can have somebody creepy watching you or someone that actually really loves and adore you. So it kind of just depends on the person. What messages does EBB's future spouse have for them? I mean, don't be up there staring at somebody for a long period of time now. Now that's crazy. I'm intimidated by your wrath, power, judgment, and rejection. What messages does EBB's future spouse have for them? I have children. What messages does EBB's future spouse have for them? Because y'all know I'm a little crazy, so I probably wrote these messages a little crazy. Third party parents. So it looks like some parents is going to interfere, influence in you guys' connection. What messages does EBB's future spouse have for them? What messages does EBB's future spouse have for them? I don't love myself. How can I love you? So there's going to be a lot of healing that they're going to need to do. What messages I feel is around the time you meet them? What messages does EBB's future spouse have for them? The karmic isn't worth it. It might not be another like lover as a karmic. It could be these parents here because we already have third party parents. What messages does EBB's future spouse have for them? Ooh, that's a lot of signs, but they could be a Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, or Aries. What messages does EBB's future spouse have for them? They might just be an Aries. I'm feeling a little drawn to Aries. I want you to take care of me. What messages does EBB's future spouse have for them? I might have to clarify in what way. What messages does EBB's future spouse have for them? I'm going to offer you commitment soon. Will you marry me? So they might be quick and fast to offer you commitment and marriage. What messages does EBB's future spouse have for them? Oops, shit. I'm in love with how intelligent you are, sapiosexual. So I'm getting that same energy here again here. It's just kind of a little bit wrote differently, but it's the same message. Most likely this is something I can hear for EBB. What messages does their future spouse have for them? I love playing in your hair, so they're going to love playing in your hair here. I'm going to buy you a car. They might just do that, or they're just going to be the one to spoil you and really invest in you. What messages does EBB's future spouse have for them? I think that's about it. I'm steady shuffling and nothing's come out. So I think that's the end here. So I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you much for stopping by and choosing me as your reader at this time. I hope to see you back sometime. So yes, I see you here, pumpkin pie. I found out Aries lied to me about something, not sure why though. So I deleted him. Cut messages about this, please, or messages from Aries. I found out Aries lied to me about something, not sure why though. So I deleted him and cut communication. Messages, please, or messages from Aries. I'll just messages from Pumpkin Pie, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels here, please. Most High Light Spirits on contracting here for pumpkin pie. Messages from their spirit guides, ancestors, and angels about this connection with the Aries. Most High Light Spirits on contracting here for pumpkin pie. Messages from their spirit guides, ancestors, and angels about their connection with this Aries. Most High Light Spirits on contracting here for pumpkin pie. Messages for pumpkin pie about the connection with them and this Aries that they're referring to. So I'm getting really to take your time in this connection here. Don't be in a rush here. Maybe you guys really aren't like in a relationship or so. So maybe that's something also to think about. Maybe you're kind of like being too hard on this person. I am kind of getting that whatever situation you think they lied about, they might have not necessarily did. It kind of would be up to you to determine if you actually like seeing full like proof of something, or did you just hear something or assume something, or did something maybe look like it didn't look or so. Because I'm kind of getting that you could have judged the situation wrong here. Most likely, let's just I'm trying to hear for towards pumpkin pie. What messages does their spirit guides and the angels have for them about the connection with the Aries? You guys have a really good bond here together, whether it's friendship, romantic, or so. You might have to deal with some busyness from this person. They can tend to be very busy or very free-spirited, maybe outgoing and adventurous here. So they will be maybe the type to like to go out a lot with friends or so, or party, but I'm not getting that they would really be into like deceptive activities if they were to be in a connection with you. I feel like this person wants to bring you some truth. Pumpkin pie, you could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If not, that's just kind of the energy I'm picking up from you, full of emotions here for this person, and maybe even in a sensitive state. I do feel like you guys might resolve things. I don't feel like it will be anytime soon, because I feel like you're not going to be getting out your head about this person here. So let's see what your energy should be towards them currently overall. Most high power spirits on contracting here for towards pumpkin pie. Most high power spirits on contracting here for towards pumpkin pie. What should their current overall energy be towards this Aries? The Aries they're referring to. I'm seeing 222. I feel drawn to tell you to look that number up in love, pumpkin pie. So usually I'll shout out if I see a synchronicity, just to do it for anyone. But I feel like that's is specifically for you. So if that's something you want to do, look 222 up in love. Please do. Most likely, listeners on contracting here for towards pumpkin pie. What should their current overall energy be towards the Aries for pumpkin pie? Most likely, listeners on contracting. What should pumpkin pie's current overall energy be towards this Aries they're referring to? Be bold and make the first move here. It could be a need for apology here, for maybe assuming things or getting things wrong here. Your commitment is being tested here. How badly do you want the situation? Then if a tough cycle approaches, I feel like things will be resolved, but it's all about if you really want the situation or not. We do have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So again, I feel like you should give it a chance here. So I would read that card, but I think it's common sense and fair enough here. So yeah, I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you so much, love, for stopping by to your journey, and thank you for choosing me as a reader at this time. So next person, please give me a moment to go ahead and collect the cards and reshuffle here, and then I'll go ahead and get you to your question. Love messages from M for Be Wise. Okay, 1 second. Let me shuffle. You're welcome, hon. Ooh, who is stubborn? Stubborn blind snails. Turtle. Yeah. All right, so most high Palacios on contract in here for Be Wise. Most high Palacios on contract in here for Be Wise here, please. What messages does M have for Be Wise? What messages does M have for Be Wise? What messages does M have for Be Wise here, please, Spirit? I miss playing in your hair. What messages does M have for Be Wise? I knew you were the one when we first met, love at first sight. What messages does M have for Be Wise? What messages does M have for Be Wise here, please, Spirit? Third party, another lover. What messages does M have for Be Wise? That could be on your side or theirs, so it doesn't always mean them. What messages does M have for Be Wise? I'm damaged goods, insecure, feels unworthy of your love. What messages does M have for Be Wise? We have different belief systems that get in the way. What messages does M have for Be Wise here? I'm in love with how intelligent you are, sapiosexual. What messages does M have for Be Wise? I'm going to offer you commitment soon. Will you marry me? What messages does M have for Be Wise? I love playing in your hair, so vice versa. It's the hair thing going on. What messages does M have for Be Wise? What messages does M have for Be Wise here, please, Spirit? I defend you behind your back. What messages does M have for Be Wise here? Lighten up the mood and send some nudes. What messages does M have for Be Wise here? You heal me, feel like home, and give me peace. What messages does M have for Be Wise here? Oops. What messages does M have for Be Wise here? I talk to friends and family about you. What messages does M have for Be Wise here? I love your sexy feet. What messages does M have for Be Wise here? They take up for you, defend you behind your back. So maybe, for example, someone is saying something bad about you and it could correct them and tell them off or something, just basically standing up and being protective of you. What messages does M have for Be Wise here? Oops. All the messages tried to come out. So they might have a lot to say here. What messages does M have for Be Wise here? I'm interested in you just insecure, sexual, and overall. So sorry I read it all fucked up, but excuse my language. My handwriting sucks. Sometimes I can't even read my own stuff. What messages does M have for Be Wise? What messages does M have for Be Wise? What messages does M have here for Be Wise? If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. What messages does M have for Be Wise? I want you to make posts about me on social media. What messages does M have here for Be Wise? Oops. I will give you my last. I want to sing to you. Ooh, shit. Again, they have a lot to say. There's never a dull moment with you. What messages does M have for Be Wise? I feel strongly attached and drawn to you. I want to take couple or family pictures. What messages does M have for Be Wise? Oops. We look good together. That makes sense coming out right after that. So maybe they really want to do that. What messages does M have for Be Wise? I love you unconditionally, flaws and all. So yeah, I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got you something out of that. Thank you so much, love, for stopping by and choose me as your reader at this moment. I hope to see you back sometime. May I get messages from the Pisces, okay? You're welcome, huh? So let me get a good shuffle on so you do not get the same cards pretty much coming out. It's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday. Ooh, I'm so happy it's Friday. Most high population is on the contract getting here for towards prickly pear. What messages, love messages, does the Pisces have for prickly pear? Most high population is on the contract getting here for prickly pear here, please. What love messages does the Pisces have for them? What love messages does the Pisces have for prickly pear? What messages does the Pisces have for prickly pear? I need to heal. Let me be. Leave me alone and stop forcing this connection. What love messages does the Pisces have for prickly pear? I blame you for how this connection went or is going. With love, messages as a Pisces have for prickly pear. Are you serious, Merchant? So annoying. See, that's why I don't mess with iPhones or so. What love messages does the Pisces have for prickly pear here, please, Spirit? We have no, so I'll have to clarify what no means. What love messages does the Pisces have for prickly pear? I love you. What love messages does the Pisces have for prickly pear? What love messages does the Pisces have for prickly pear here, please, Spirit? Person just really doesn't want to speak. They're all over the place. What love messages does the Pisces have for Taurus prickly pear, please, Spirit? There we go. We got something. You heal me, feel like home, give me peace. Did I already say that or not? What love messages does the Pisces have for prickly pear? I love playing in your hair. If they haven't played in your hair, they could just love your hair. I want you to make posts about me on social media. What love messages does the Pisces have for prickly pear? You're so beautiful. I love your natural. Yeah, so maybe it's just really like loving your hair. What love messages does the Pisces have here for prickly pear? I want to be friends with benefits. What love messages does the Pisces have for prickly pear? I want you to take care of me. I may have to clarify that. The karmic wasn't worth it. What love messages does the Pisces have for prickly pear? I would die for you, ride or die. What love messages does the Pisces have for prickly pear? What love messages does the Pisces have for prickly pear? Yep, take care of me. It could be in a nurturing way or a using way. Kind of just depends. Or a codependent way. I used to love you, falling out of love. I feel like they still do here, but maybe you guys haven't spoken in a while. So maybe they fell from out of in love to just loving is kind of the energy I'm getting from that. What messages does the Pisces have for Taurus prickly pear? You're not the only one hurting. What messages does a Pisces have for Taurus prickly pear? I know I'm to blame and deserve my karma. So maybe they feel as both of you are in the blame, or maybe they could have blamed you, but it really was them, and they know they deserve their karma. We also have why do you love or like me? So they kind of want to know, are you guys on the same page here, per se? Let's clarify the no, and I want you to take care of me really quickly. Clarify no in regards to the Pisces messages to prickly pear. What does this no with me? What could this be about? I feel like they're single here. So maybe if they were with someone when you guys were maybe first met or were talking, they could have just ended something. Yeah, we got the Nine of Pentacles out here as well. Six of Swords and Queen of Wands. Maybe they moved on from fire sign. They were Sagittarius recently or so. Clarify, I want you to take care of me in regards to the Pisces messages to prickly pear. We have Judgment. Five of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Hermit. I feel like it's more so in a loving way here, but it seems like codependent here. Can I get last overall of the Pisces messages here to prickly pear, please, Spirit? What's the Pisces messages to prickly pear? I know I think we did have a lot of people on the list and not enough likes to match it. You are my angel. I still remember the first day we met. What are the Pisces messages to prickly pear? You are the best thing that ever happened to me. A love like ours happened once in a lifetime here. So they feel like you're very rare here, and they're not sure if they're going to find anybody like you. They're not sure what's going to happen. I run because my emotions are too intense. So yeah, I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you much, hon, for stopping by and choosing me as a reader at this time. You're welcome, hon. So I'm not sure who do we have next. I think it was Myra. If Myra is here. Okay, so 1 second, love, just so I can shuffle so that we don't get most of the same energies here. Most high congratulations on contract. Can you hear from Myra here, please? Messages from Lewis R. the Scorpio to Myra. Messages from Lewis R. the Scorpio to Myra. Most high congratulations on contract. Can you hear from Myra here, please? Messages from Lewis R. the Scorpio to Myra. I look at your pictures all the time. We have different belief systems that get in the way. Messages from Lewis R. the Scorpio to Myra. I'm going to buy you flowers soon. Messages from Lewis R. the Scorpio to Myra. I stalk you on social media. Messages from Lewis R. the Scorpio to Myra. I have a crazy ex. Lighten up the mood, saying nudes. Messages from Lewis R. to Myra. Can you be my partner in crime? Messages from Lewis R. to Myra. I know our children would be beautiful. I trust you. I will give you my last. Messages from Lewis R. to Myra. Ooh. We look good together. Messages from Lewis R. to Myra. Nobody compares to you. I'll never find anyone like you. I'll never forget you. Messages from Lewis R. to Myra. You're giving mixed signals and mixed emotions, confused. So maybe it's not you giving it to them, but maybe that's just how they're feeling towards you and their connection they share with you. Messages from Lewis R. to Myra. I want to give you the password to my phone. Messages from Lewis R. to Myra. You're not a rebound. I'm not wanting or waiting on anyone else. Messages from Lewis R. to Myra. Do you care, still care? I want commitment with you. Messages from Lewis R. to Myra. I'm not coming towards you anytime soon. Messages from Lewis R. to Myra. You're my priority. Messages from Lewis R. to Myra. I don't want to share you with anyone else. Messages from Lewis R. to Myra. Oh, wait, I think I read that wrong. I got two different cards here. They want to share you with someone else. This is kind of swingers energy here. So maybe they don't mind as long as you're doing things together. I value and respect you. Messages from Lewis R. to Myra. I don't want you to change. You don't have to change anything. Messages from Lewis R. to Myra. Oops. I hope you feel the same way. You changed my life for the better. You're my motivation. Messages from Lewis R. to Myra. You're so beautiful. I love your natural. Messages from Lewis R. to Myra. Oops. Messages from Lewis R. to Myra here, please. I love how you're on the same level of confidence as me. I want you to make posts about me on social media. Messages from Lewis R. to Myra. You're not the only one hurting. Messages from Lewis R. to Myra. Messages from Lewis R. to Myra here, please. You better make one because they, I'm afraid of commitment. Please don't give up on us. You make me feel like the luckiest person in the world here. I never knew what it was to look at someone and smile for no reason. I don't feel financially stable enough to commit to this connection right now. Okay, so yeah, I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you much, Sean, for stopping by and choosing me as your reader at this time. I hope to see you back. I'm not into that. That's one of the sexual fantasies, is what I'm kind of seeing. Um, don't have to do it, of course not, and it doesn't mean they don't love you if that's something that they want to do. Because again, it's kind of on the same page here, not leaving you out. I don't get that they will leave you if you don't agree to it. It's just kind of one of their things here, as I'm kind of seeing. So Coco Babe, messages from Rob. He moved too slow. Well, who knows? Are they working a lot or what? But give me a moment to shuffle really good here so I don't get some of the same repetitive messages. It must be a Virgo. Got to be maybe Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Earth signs. You're welcome, love. All right, so most high calculations on contracting here for Taurus Coco Babe. Most high calculations on contracting here for Taurus Coco Babe. What messages does Rob have for them at this time? What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe at this time? I want to say couple or family pictures. What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe at this time? I want you to feel my voids running from self. What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe at this time? What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe at this time? What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe at this time? Another stuck energy. What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe at this time? What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe at this time? What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe at this time? Really? That's all it can tell me? We got Cancer, Capricorn, Gemini, and Sagittarius. I wrote some zodiac signs just for the heck of it. What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe? Like, speak, please. What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe? Man, I had like 5 people that came out stuck. I like my space, a loner, on and off, in and out love. What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe? I want to give you the key to my home. What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe? Well, how that's going to work if they like their space. I want to give you closure. What messages, or this could have been a past energy. I'm not even sure. I haven't even asked for the current. So it could be a mixture. What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe? Let's keep it low key. What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe? No messages. What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe? Man, theirs might be the most stuckest. What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe? That's not even a word, but what messages does Rob have for Coco Babe? Might have to beat it out of them. What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe? Kitty Spirit. I'm in love with your smell, your scent. What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe? I care what others think. What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe? Thank you, Mergen. I hope you feel the same way. What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe? Hey, Farrah, how's it going, love? Donations aren't open at this time, but if you would like to purchase a personal reading, you may. Information is in the description box. What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe? I want you to make posts about me on social media. This is the one that kind of came out for everyone. What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe? Okay, let's see if we can get some last overall because nothing else is really trying to come out. What messages does Rob have here for Coco Babe? What messages does Rob have here for Coco Babe? Whoops. I know our children will be beautiful. I don't want anything serious with you. What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe? What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe? I feel like you're the right person, but was the wrong time. What messages does Rob have for Coco Babe? I blame you for how this connection is going or went. I'm proud of you. Your minds, I don't want to see you with anyone else. Tell me you're sorry, waiting for an apology. So yeah, their energy was very stuck. But I hope they gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you much for stopping by and helping like you always do. Same time. So yes, Luna Moon messages from. Let me look at my phone because I can't read. Eddie. Messages from Eddie. You're welcome, huh? So just give me a few moments to shuffle. Most high calculation for you guys is on the contract here for towards Luna Moon. Most high calculation for you guys is on the contract here for towards Luna Moon. What messages does Eddie have for Luna Moon? What messages does Eddie have for Luna Moon? What messages does Eddie have for Luna Moon? I want to be friends. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? I want to know what turns you on and makes you tick. So maybe they want to get to know you a little better. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? I wish I was with you. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? I can't wait till I see you and reconcile. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? I stalk you on social media. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? I am interested in you, just insecure sexually and overall. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? I'm damaged goods, insecure, feel unworthy of your love. So lots of insecurity. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? What messages here does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? I have crazy ex. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? Stop playing petty games. Drop the attitude. Unblock me. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? I'm upset with you. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon here? I'm not that interested in you. So again, I feel like going back to the just wanting to be friends. It could be friends with benefits. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? I look at your pictures all the time. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? Coming in with a surprise date. It was kind of in reverse, so I'm not sure. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? I want to give you clarity. What messages? Maybe they want to be honest about what kind of connection they want with you or so. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? I want to fall asleep in your arms. What messages want to cuddle? What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? I want you to be my housewife. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? Ooh. I look at our messages. So they're looking at your pictures. They're looking at your messages. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? I hope you feel the same. Thank you, Merging. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? Tell me you're sorry, waiting for an apology. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? I know our children will be beautiful. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon here? You tell me you're sorry, waiting for an apology dropped on my lap here. So I feel like this is the strongest energy that they're in here towards you at this time. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? It is in the description box of what's going on in their life with the messages only. You can get messages from your person like I'm doing now here for Lunar Moon, or you can get sexual messages from your person. Can't do both, or you can get messages from your spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. If you are able to tweak your question a bit into a message form and work your magic, then do so. But I'm sticking strongly to messages only, keeping the stream light and fun. I want to take couple or family pictures. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? It's not me, it's you. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? We have a monarch in reverse, so narcissist is what I meant by that. So maybe they think you're one, or maybe you thought they were one, and maybe they doesn't feel that way or so. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? Okay, we got a message that's fell on ground. So what do they really want to say? Wait for me, I'm around the corner. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? Water sign, maybe they're a water sign, maybe you are. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What messages does Eddie have for Lunar Moon? Okay, I think that was all because I keep shuffling and nothing's really coming out. So I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you much for stopping by and choosing me as your reader at this time. I hope to see you back sometime. Okay, so Zena, give me one moment to go ahead and shuffle here so that I do not get the same repetitive kind of energies. You're welcome, hon. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you, hon. And it don't have to solely be for tarot readings. If you just want to talk a little more, I'm here. My email is in the chat or the description box. So yes, I'm just shuffling really quickly here, Zena, just to kind of make sure energies of people's past reading is kind of like out of it and make it a little more personal for you. Most likely, like spirits on the contract getting here for towards Zena. Most likely, like spirits like guys and so on the contract getting for towards Zena. What is Steven's messages to Zena? 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 What is Zena's messages to Zena? I have trust issues. I want to test your loyalty. What is Steven's messages to Zena? I'm gonna buy you a car. What is Steven's messages to Zena? Hey Maria. What is Steven's messages to Zena? We have you have the best sex ever, but it kind of came out in reverse, so maybe you guys didn't really have intimacy or so. Yes, it is closed, hon. You can follow me on the next live stream, which will be following after the weekend, so Monday. What messages does Steven have for Zena? Yeah, sometimes that happens. It could either be YouTube or um, maybe you're at work or doing something and I already went live. Maybe you just came a little late. Or sometimes it's just, I can only fit so many people on a list with the subscribers that, I have. So it's kind of always a hit or miss, unfortunately. What are Steven's messages here to Zena? Why do you love or like me? What are Steven's messages here to Zena? Yeah, so they heavily have some stress issues. They're trying to figure out why do you love or like them. Um, they do want to pursue you or so, but they could be a little afraid, on guard, and have some fear. What are Steven's messages to Zena? We got I trust you in reverse, so they already said they have trust issues here in the beginning. It's crazy how both the cards are aligned, one at the top and bottom of each other. What messages does Steven have for Zena? Thank you, Merchant and Coco Bay. What messages does Steven have for Zena? I lied to you because I don't want to hurt your feelings. What messages does Steven have for Zena? What messages does Steven have for Zena? What messages here does Steven have for Zena? I wish you were my first and last. I don't want you to become like me. So maybe they don't want you to get into this, like having so much fear around trust. What messages does Steven have for Zena? I am interested in you, just insecure sexually and overall. I look at our messages constantly. What messages does Steven have for Zena? I hope you feel the same way. What messages does Steven have for Zena? What messages does Steven have for Zena? You changed my life for the better. You're my motivation. 555 synchronicity. What messages does Steven have for Zena? You're worth the wait. What messages does Steven have for Zena? I want to be friends. I look at your pictures all the time. What messages does Stephen have for Zena? Oop. I feel like this person is going to want to take their time with you very, very slow because of this trust issues. What messages does Stephen have for Zena? You're so beautiful. I love your natural. What messages does Stephen have for Zena? I love those sexy eyes of yours. They make me melt. What messages does Stephen have for Zena? You're the only one who got close to me. Knowing the real me, it scared me. What messages does Stephen have for Zena? I want your attention. Outsiders jealous or influencing our connection. What messages does Stephen have for Zena? I want to be friends again. What messages does Stephen have for Zena? I love manipulating you, persuading you. I love a challenge. I feel like it's because of their insecurities here. What messages does Stephen have for Zena? Love the way you smell. What messages does Stephen have for Zena? I feel like you're emotionally unbalanced. I feel like this is a projection though, because I'm getting a very insecure vibe from them, so they might project themselves onto you. What messages does Stephen have for Zena? I want you to feel my voice running from self. Yeah, so that makes sense. Running from self, I want you to feel my voice, so they could be projecting a lot onto you. What messages does Stephen have for Zena? You are the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm in love with the way you smile and how you look right before you laugh. I wish you could see my smile when I get a message from you. I miss you. So yeah, I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you so much, Sean, for stopping by and choosing me as your reader at this time. I hope to see you back sometime. So I think that does conclude the list here. So that will be the ending of the live stream. I thank each and every one of you for coming out and supporting in the way that you do. I love you guys. Have a happy Friday. I will see you guys on the next live stream. All right. Peace. Good night.